Alright, so bear with me here as I use my new camera. I have peeled and separated all of my basic Eldar die Avengers. Now, if you check my sprues, I've only left the X-Arc pieces. And the way how you know if it's an X-Arc piece or not is if you look on the sprue, see the EXs? EX, 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 X-Arc. So just leave those on the sprue. It makes it a lot easier, less pieces to keep up with and less confusing as you build, you know. And, you know, every sprue had X-Arc pieces on there. So putting those to the side for now, I washed all the sprues first, just water, no soap, just kind of rinse them off. You can use a paper towel. And for trimming, I went all, you know, you don't have to go all the way out, but I got here a Citadel clipper, box of, well, a bag of hobby files. These shouldn't be more than $10 anyway. And good old box knife, which be very careful with for shaving. Now, as you can see, I have a large tray here that has been designated for destructive gaming purposes, as far as putting stuff together, and I make little piles of every piece. Now, what I do with the dire Avengers is we were doing a red and white Sam Han scheme. We actually prime every piece before we assemble. So, you know, you make sure that you have all your pieces, you know, set aside and categorized, so you know which ones are going to be what. So, if we're doing red and white, the helmets are going to be white. So we have a clump of helmets. The little laser blasters that go on the back of the backpacks will be white. The little tool belt pieces, these little tools and accessories, will also be white. And the sashes. Sashes are all a little bit different, but we will go ahead and prime these first. So I'll go ahead and show you what we're using. We have here Army Painter's Own. This is red primer. Pure red, by the way. They had a couple different reds. Pure red is good for good guy characters, I think. And then base white matte. So I'm going to go ahead and prime these, and to be honest with you, priming is, I think everybody primes differently, but what I do is check the camera real good, about 10 to 12 inches away. You know, any closer than that, it's going to pile up on your mini. So, and you're also doing it down on top of the pieces, because these are small, they'll blow away, you know. So 10 to 12 inches away, shooting down, not at an angle, downward. And quick sprays, like you very seldom need to like just jam down your finger on the trigger and just hose it. Very seldom, unless it's a really big piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and prime these out. And let them dry for a little bit. And I'll be back with you, let you see how it turned out, the basic process. And then from there we'll do our highlight painting. And all highlight painting is just like spot jobs. Because see, the red and white that we're putting down is going to eliminate the majority of our work. But what's still going to require a little bit of painting is the guns. Now we're going to do these in just straight chaos black. And every one of them, which will only take a moment. And other than that, that's like the only actual painting I'm laying down on these fellas. I'm going to let the Quickshade do the rest of my work for me. And just to go ahead and kind of throw you in on my video, I'm using strong tone. Well, I'll tell you what, this is Eldar, excuse me. I'm using soft tone on my Eldar. The soft tone's coming out, it's almost like a tan color. You know, I put it next to like a leather, where it seems like the strong tone, like if you check out like one of my Tyranids, now this is strong tone on top of a bone. It came out a rather darker brown, dingy color. So the light stain works out just fine, but I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. So soft tone for Eldar. Don't let me confuse you. Soft tone. But that's a couple steps ahead. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to my priming. I'm gonna prime, and then I'm gonna go ahead and paint my guns, and then I'll come back with the next video and let you jump in on assembly with me. So you get to see the prime pieces, and I'll put one together, and then we'll go ahead and move on to our shade and anti-gloss. So remember, I'm working with Army Painter supplies. I have a mix of Vallejo color and GW color, which is awesome. They're both great paints, and we'll be right back with you. I appreciate you watching, and stay tuned for more high definition Eldar videos.